At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast with me, Lindsay. Oh my god, I feel like something finally happened that's worth talking about and is interesting. It's only taken however long it's been on. I'm actually going to talk about the most recent episode, the veto, and then go backwards from there because I feel like that's got the most momentum to talk about. It's interesting. It felt like a proper bit of drama at last. So they did this balanced veto as usual on the weekly replay. You only see about 10 seconds of it, but there was something to do with 3 tubes and you had to balance on a balance beam, and there was 30 balls that you had to get in the slots, and Shelby for some reason forgot to go along a balance beam on the way back. Pride comes before a fall. So she was boo-wooing because she lost. Jason won the veto, which I thought, oh, wicked, Jason won the veto, because Jason is my favourite, Jason and Justin. Because I was like, oh, cool, Jason can do whatever he wants now, after the incredibly complicated rules and setup of the week, which we can pick back over later. But he said he wants to put Morgan up, and then the Jamboree were all celebrating in the bathroom. Jason said, this is lit factory. I don't know what that means, but I think it's good. Then Shelby was up in the HOH crying. Alex said she didn't like the way that Danielle celebrated. Shelby said, don't cry, you'll make me cry again. I was really enjoying all of their misery. It was good. Shelby started punching the pillows, which took me back to Big Brother UK, Jay McRae, when he took that pillow out into the garden and smashed the shit out of it, all because Harry ordered 500 bananas. That's one for the BBUK audience there. And then this is where kind of the drama began. Whitney is such a double agent. Who'd have thought she had it in her? She goes to Justin, we should have a celebratory dinner. Meanwhile, all the Ballsmashers are fucking sat up on the balcony. That's quite a good little spot there, isn't it, for eavesdropping? Let's eavesdrop on the people in the kitchen. So all the Ballsmashers up there, they were like, what the fuck? I like the way that Morgan went down there and she was like, what are we celebrating? That was so cool the way she did that. Like, we've all been in that situation where we've overheard someone talking about us and we've just like walked in and gone, what was that? What were you just talking about? I respected her for doing that because not everyone would have the balls to go down there and do that. And then Whitney was like, oh, luckily I think on my feet quite quickly. You wouldn't think so with the way she talks. But she said they were celebrating Justin no longer being on slop. And they cut to all the Ballsmashers like rolling their eyes and being like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought that was well played all round, really. Whitney kind of covered up quite well. Well, not that well, because they were onto her. But I like the way Morgan dealt with that as well. It was good. And Shelby said something like, finding out Whitney double-crossed us was like being punched in the stomach or something. I have no sympathy for Shelby whatsoever. Boring. So then the Ballsmashers decided to get Jason on side and say that they all wanted to get Whitney out. Jason was cleaning his teeth while talking strategy, a personal fave from all international Big Brothers. And then Jason was like pretending he was actually considering putting Whitney up. But then he said, you 3 are locked like a school of fish. And Alex said, oh, but you'd be the last person we touched. I thought, that's not that reassuring. Like, you'd be the 4th person in our alliance when in his own alliance he's like probably 1st or 2nd. So I didn't think that was great bargaining on their side. But never mind, because Jason was about to put a bomb underneath his own game. So this is where Jason really lost the fucking plot. I don't know what he was thinking. Like, right, at first what he was doing, like winding the Ballsmashers up, I thought, well, that's actually quite funny and I quite enjoyed it. And in a game where there's no America's influence, I'd say, okay, that's a cool thing to do. It's funny, it's entertaining, you can have a bit of fun with it. But America sees, and America might not be too happy about that. Add on to that, it's a double eviction tonight, I think. It's Wednesday that I'm recording this. Jason, you basically, the way you behave just put you head and shoulders above every other fucking person in your alliance to be public enemy number one. Why would you do that? Part of Big Brother is to get people on your side, get people to vote for you at the end. Oh, actually, they don't vote at the end of this one, do they? But still, the social game. Where was Jason's social game? Okay, this is what Jason did. He said... he went to the Ballsmashers and said that he wanted to put up Justin because Justin was a big threat. They all believed it. That was the weirdest part, the fact that they believed it. But I think it was just a case of them wanting to believe it because they didn't really have anywhere else to go. So if someone tells you something's too good to be true, it is. But if you've got nothing else to believe in, then you might go for it. So they obviously did that. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. But it's stupid because Jason and Justin are BFFs, so it's ridiculous. And then Daniel and Jason were like, we're going to go make a fake alliance with the Ballsmashers. And Jason said, we'll give it the most cockamamie name ever. Now, the only other person I ever hear say the word cockamamie is Judge Judy. So just that whole bit I thought was hilarious. I was like, this is proper entertaining and proper fun. So they went out to create the faux alliance. What name did they give it? I don't think they ever gave it one. They probably did. Alex could not have looked more pleased. She looked absolutely chuffed that this was happening. I thought the whole thing was hilarious. Ball smashers, blind smashers more like. Sorry, that was awful. I was trying to think of like a mashup of like Jamboree and Ball Smashers, but I couldn't think of one. Maybe for the title I'll come back to it. So then Morgan was in the diary room going, yeah, Justin's going up. Justin has slid by this whole game. I thought, what the fuck have you done? At least Justin's got like catchphrases and good shirts and cool hair and stuff and a funny moustache. You got nothing. Or actually, I do like Morgan. But still, her saying that Justin is boring or is coasting is a bit rich, you know. You know, mon chéri. So then we had... I was still enjoying the veto meeting, even though it was like a bit cringing. I was still enjoying it. And then it was just like seeing all their faces drop. I enjoyed that still. There was just one bit where Jason went too far. At first he said, oh, the unreliable loyalty you give to Scott. Which is true. They did treat Scott like a bit of shit, but Scott was a bit of shit, so well. But then he was like, oh, and you celebrated too much for something. They all celebrate when their side wins, so that's stupid. No one cares about that. And then when he put Morgan on the block, she went, oh, Jason came to us yesterday to talk about a final five. And she looked like like a bit smug, like she'd like called him out. And then Jason like looked at everyone and he went, everybody knows. And that was the step too far, because that was mean. That was like... putting her on the block anyway was cruel, but then saying everybody knows, like, she just tried to, like, out him, and the whole thing was just a trick on her. That would cross the line into meanness. And I expect more of you, Jason Roy, and I still love Jason. I've not been on Twitter, but fucking hell. I've been on Twitter looking at shit about fucking old Trumpton. But, I don't care. I bet everyone's slating Jason. I still love Jason. He just... I guess he got co-HOH-itis, right? We gave him the fucking co-AOH. So, the what? The co-HOH. So, it's actually our fault. We gave him that itis. We gave him the disease. We created that monster. And now, what we're going to do? Say, oh, we don't want it now. Like Frankenstein. Tough shit. We got it. So then... Oh, then Morgan was in the diary room and she said, if Alex goes, I don't want to have to deal with these people farting on each other and popping zits. Fair enough. Sounds like something out of the zoo, not the Big Brother house. It's bad enough when they're like giving each other foot massages and shit. So, oh God. So that was the last bit I saw. I'd be really interested to see the fallout from that. I know it's going to happen tonight. I'll be tucked up in bed by then. But oh, Jason, what a dick! I bet you £1 million English pounds that Jason goes home in the double eviction. If he does, he's only got himself to blame. That was foolish gameplay. I bet Dave Vaughan's sitting at home going, Jason, what have you done? Ridiculous. Why did he do that? It was good though. It was entertaining, but it was mean-spirited. I heard a lot of people in the past couple of weeks going, oh, Jason's a twat, like Jamboree is all cunts and stuff. But I never saw that. Like Danielle, yeah, she's a bit of a shallow idiot. But I never thought any of them were that mean. But what Jason did was quite mean. Actually, Christy, what's her name? Chrissy. She's a bit mean as well. Danielle's mean. Justin's not mean though. And Jason, I'll forgive him anything. But just when he went, everybody know, that was mean. Anyway, I am going to talk about the rest of the week, even though it's all irrelevant now. So, what led us up to this point? This is like the bit on Big Brother after the double eviction where they do like the black and white bit. And it says, oh, this is what happened, like in the break when they're all like whispering to each other and all going up to like Derek Levasseur and like begging for their lives and bowing and scraping and everything. Though we probably won't get that after normal double eviction this time because I don't think they've got the budget to do the black and white, do you? Talking of comps on a budget, Shelby's HOH competition that she won was the classic morphing face task. This is another opportunity, surely, for the sisters to get called out. They both have the same face. They don't actually, but they have quite similar faces. You think that they could at least get... In fact, I think that gives them an advantage because they obviously know each other's faces very well because it's the same gene pool and that. What does Shelby do it in, like 3 minutes or something? Pretty good. I hate Shelby, though. So then, oh God, Scott's interview. That's going back a bit. Got to pay the bill, Scott. Oh yeah, Julie told him about Alex and Morgan. He looked shocked, but it wasn't up there with the best shock faces like when Caesar got evicted in BBUK or when Dustin got evicted in BBUS. You know, it was average. Julie Q&A. I don't remember watching that. Julie was stern with Justin for calling her baby. That sounds good. It's good when you read your own notes and you can't remember that thing happening. So then Julie announced there was going to be the double eviction. Jason said, it's time to betray some hoes. Okay. Jason, I don't want to do Justin grimy. Yeah, he didn't do that. And Justin said to Shelby, I can't stand your guts. I've put Shelby's HOH snacks look good. I don't remember those. Justin said to Shelby, we don't coagulate. I get along with everyone in this house except you. Things not to say to the HOH 101. It wasn't good seeing Justin under pressure. I'm glad he dodged that bullet this week. Justin and Whitney were bonding over broccoli. And then Jason got his care package. I was so happy when he got that care package. I was like, yeah, Jason. I was like, even on Twitter for a while, saying, yeah, give Jason the care package. Now look what happened. He's turned into a little tin pot tyrant. He's like the Trump of the Big Brother house. And Alex is like Hillary about to get evicted. Shelby was not very impressed when Jason got the HOH. I quite liked seeing her have to suffer. And yeah, she's like pissing and moaning about not having the HOH ring to herself and stuff. But I listened to a bit of Big Brother gossip earlier. I'm crediting them with this opinion because it's not my own. But she got to cancel out 3 people's votes last week. So what the fuck is she moaning about having to share her HOH? Honestly. So, on the live feed, Big Brother was flirting with Chrissy and said, you're welcome when she said something. Sexy Big Brother. Like on Big Brother Australia, they used to have a sexy Big Brother. You're like, Big Brother, we'll see you now. That's good. Bring back Big Brother Australia already. Oh, mate. Oh, Big Brother. So then Danielle put Shelby on blast for living with her aunt and uncle, being a waitress and having no money. Oh yeah, there was a clip, I think that was on the live feed of Danielle saying she was going to like put Shelby on blast when she got out of the house. Oh, I don't know, it's boring. Danielle talks too much. And then, yeah, that was good. Jason said Danielle has she's never been punched in the mouth before syndrome. I knew exactly what he meant by that. Like, it's true. Until someone punches you in the face, you do talk a lot of shit. And then when that happens to you, it does make you watch yourself more. It's almost like Jason grew up in Northampton, like me. But I liked it when he said that. But then he had to clarify, going, I'm not going to be the one to punch you in the face, big brother. Threats of violence. Very naughty. The diary room sessions. Thanks to Dr. Detroit for hooking me up with those. And thanks to Renthrace for hooking me up with the rest of the show. Shelby's purple lipstick, I'm putting that on chic, and leopard print. That sounds quite groovy for her, considering she's such a screw-faced old bag. Shelby was saying she wanted to target Justin. That didn't work out, mon chéri. Shelby said Jason is going to put her down. Oh yeah, there was a really confusing thing with the votes, like they had to vote out someone from their own side, because if they won the veto, then they had to take that person off. It was so confusing. Like, I couldn't understand it. There's no way. Imagine if Justin had been co-HOH. He would have been clueless. He would have just put up, like, one of his best friends, just put up Jason and Chrissy. He'd just been like, what? It was so confusing and complex. It was like watching Only Connect or something. So then Jason said something about reneged. It's reneged, isn't it? Bringing Ballsmashers back into the fold. Oh, we didn't do a very good job of that. Justin said, I'm going to ride this baby till the saddle falls off. Okay. And Jason said he knows he's going to have to slit Justin's throat to win, but not this week. So Shelby was saying she wants Justin out for sure. She said she was planning on putting up Justin and Jason. Jason was colluding with the Jamboree and Whitney. Snake. Jason said he wanted someone strong to win the veto. So he wanted to put Daniela, also in the fact Danielle's kind of an annoying cow. But ultimately Jason wanted Alex out, and he said it's all about the back door this week. Insert your own homophobic joke here. So Jason was trying to fool Shelby, saying that he actually did want Danielle out, but she wasn't really buying it. But it didn't really matter. But he did get Shelby to put Whitney up, which, as it turns out, you know, comme ci, comme ça. But Jason said Whitney is not one to be slept on. I like Jason's got such nice turns of phrases, apart from when he's, you know, going over the line. I like the little things he says. I don't know. It's just like, it's very creative, the things he says. So then, yeah, Jason wanted to backdoor Alex, but Shelby wanted to backdoor Justin. So then Shelby was feeling homesick and was crying to Jason. And in the diary room, she said, there's no dogs in here, there's no Harry Potter, and no hot guys. One, you're too old to be reading Harry Potter. That's a book for children. Dogs, yeah, I can understand that. Didn't they bring a dog in recently? Wasn't that when Derek... that was her. Yeah, I know that's not how you pronounce his name. And Cody was in there, and they brought a dog in, and the dog was upset and wanted to go. Perhaps they should bring a dog in for Shelby. And then they bring dogs in quite a lot on BBUK as well. Normally people's own dog for a visit, like Cleo in the recent series. No Harry Potter, okay. Alright, if you had to choose a dog, Harry Potter, or hot guy... Oh, it's got to be hot guys. No hot guys. Hold on, is there any hot guys? Jason? Not really. Apart from when he was doing that striptease. Justin's hot. I would fuck Justin in there if I was desperate. In fact, probably not if I was desperate. He's a nice looking guy. As long as he has some condoms, because from what I've heard, he gets about a bit, and he's trying to impregnate people, so I ain't got time for that shit. So the final have-nots, that was a bit of an anticlimax, because it was just the only 3 people left who were eligible, so we didn't get a chance to bully someone this week as normal with the have-nots. And why is it the final have-nots? I don't know, maybe it's because it's getting to the end of the show, I don't know. So it was Alex, Morgan and Danielle. Well, so after the safety ceremony, beep, yay! Danielle and Whitney were on the block. Oh, wow. And then Jason, they were in the kitchen, and Jason goes to Danielle, I've had to put you up because you're an endgame threat and all this shit. And then he was going, oh yeah, I'm a really good actor. It's like, no, you ain't. It was crap. And then he said, this ceremony is adjourned. There wasn't no ceremony. They were just standing around, like, doing the washing up in the kitchen. It's like, where's the gravitas gone? Julie Chen needs to come in and, like, actually run this fucking show. Is she even going to be there on the double eviction? I doubt it. So then Whitney was crying to Shelby. And then Jason and Justin were hoping that Morgan would be America's nom. But when America's nom was revealed, it was Alex. Yay! I was so happy it was Alex. I hate Alex so much. I can't wait. Is she going to get backdoored this week? I can't work out the voting thing with America and everything else. It's like, America's going to nominate Jason soon. Or maybe America can't vote anymore. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I hope Alex does go. I hope it's not Morgan. Who else is up? Is it Whitney still? I found nice. Yeah, I'm glad Alex is up. She's so annoying. She's always trying to, like, mastermind everything, and I don't think she's got the brains for it. So yeah, that brings us to the veto episode. So that was, like, one of the first times I felt, like, compelled to, like, talk about something after something happened in BBOTT. And I don't think it's because it's been a shit series, because I actually think it's been a good series. But because the episodes are so fucking short, I've got no time to watch live feed. I have actually got time, but barely got the inclination, to be honest, although I have been watching tiny bits. But you can't get into it. I want to get stuck into it, but I can't. So it was only with that bit of drama happening that it was like, ooh, something cool is happening. And I know that if I go on Twitter, everyone is going to be slating Jason. And it's interesting. It's like a bit of scuttlebutt and a bit of excitement. But like last week, for example, when I did my podcast, you may have noticed, because no fuck I listened to it, I was literally just going through the motions, and that's no way to do it. I'm only going to do it if I actually have something to say, because otherwise what's the point? Hard enough doing a podcast on your own without it being shit and unfunny. But I think when it's like normal Big Brother again, it'll be easier, like when it's CBB and like BB Can and all that stuff. So, you know, bear with me. This is more of a practice season for me, so I do really, really appreciate you listening. So follow me on Twitter, like at VM. Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. What else is going on? You elected Trump as president? What the fuck did you do that for? Fail. 2016. What fuckery? Seriously, just oh god. Just end it now. And I don't just mean the year, I mean actually my life. No, not really. It'll all be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, thanks so much for listening. Who's going to go in the double eviction? Oh my god, I'm excited. It's going to be good. Maybe I'll end up doing a podcast tomorrow. Who knows? Probably not, but you never know. Thanks very much for listening. Love you. Bye.